Okay, we have kicked off. There is no waiting around between these guys. Quite an active chat as well at the minute. I don't know what they're talking about.
Allies eliminated. Axis win.
No idea what they're talking about. Maybe the latest economical crisis somewhere. Maybe America. Who knows? The big talking points. But we do have OG again. No change on the lineup from last game. Dymatize, VT, Hervas, Dudley, and Straza. eSuba, Ban, Mata. Karantan picked for OG. Burgundy picked for eSuba. Thornville banned for OG. Breakout for the potential third. If we get there. If we get there. So we go to Karantan. We go to Karantan. Love it. Love it. So let's quickly look through the teams as they jump into their respective sides. For OG, like I said, we have VT, Hervas, Dudley, Straza. And the last man is going to be Dymatize. For eSuba, we have Kassar, we have Chaka, we have Narai, Steny, and Juriel. eSuba are going to be defending his axis. OG look to be attacking, I think. Don't think that's going to change. And hopefully I'll be able to bring you a game after this as well. Depending on the time, but I think we're starting kind of early for this one. If not, no, bang on time. So I think there's another game with E-Poles at 9 or 10, depending on where you are. So 9 PM for me, 10 PM for Europe. So here we go. First round of Karantan. Dudley with scope, 3 M1 Garans, and a shotgun in the hand of Dymatize. And then for eSuba, Kassar and Juriel, the only Kar 98. We have 1 MP44 in the hands of Steny. A big rush onto that north side here, down into warehouse, down by Kar, and therefore B. Shotgunner putting pressure on BVT, looking to get that plant in the cheeky Karantan, sorry, the cheeky sandbag. He's literally stopped seconds away from getting that plant by Kassar. Great defense from him. Dudley then finds him. Dymatize now pushing through rush and just coming up to the edge of the smoke as it kind of dies away by the cart. He can hear a player around him for the Axis team, but didn't actually get any vision. Now looking to sneak into warehouse. Dudley looking towards MG. He loves to be a slow sniper. We saw that against Unprecedented. He kind of hung back and didn't really make too much of a push too many times. He had a couple of rounds in Breakout where he kind of charged forward. Dymatize looking to clear mid. He does. He drops Steny. Brings it back to a 2-2. Narai and Juriel left for eSuba. But only 40 seconds for OG to make something happen. They now look to both push into mid-top. And who are they going to find in here? Absolutely no one. Clever from eSuba. Are they going to be an MG? Narai is now coming into mid. And Juriel is over by sandbags. Dymatize looks to plant at the front, but he's stopped by Narai. Great headshot there. Leaving them at 10 seconds for Dudley to try and do something. He has to make an option. He finds one. There's Juriel dropped. Can he get the second? It'd be really unlucky. He isn't going to beat a shotgunner close up like that. Narai grabs that first round for eSuba and takes the MP4 as well. It's actually a really close round. I had a feeling Dudley may be able to pull something off, but no, pulling out a Colt against a shotgun. Kind of minimizing your odds there. Chak looking to go back B. He's going to have that scope in the infamous corner of that wall, which used to be a prominent glitch spot for so many of us back in the day. You could never ever hit the target when they leaned into that, but they could always get you. Smoke goes to Car again. Juriel in MG. Dimetize, I don't know if he actually knows there's going to be a sniper at the back there. But you can definitely hear someone now on the plant. If I can, he definitely can. It could be Chaka. BT and Straza looking through mid. The MP44 of Steny fires. Chaka finds Herdovas. Dimetize then finds Chaka in return. And suddenly, B is a party place. Everybody wants to be there. Narai finding Dimetize. 3v4 in favor of eSuba. Straza goes into warehouse. It's amazing how quickly the time goes in Carentan as well, actually. 40 seconds left. Straza must have heard that. Does he dare jump and peek into mid? Oh, good reactions there from VT. Finds Narai, who will probably feel cheated by that. 25 seconds left. And it's kind of a bit of a whack-a-mole there, depending on which window you pick. BT, Dudley, and Straza all picking the wrong one. Great defense there from Gassar. Just shows how important that mansion room is. Whether you have it top or bottom, you just get such a good view onto B and A. Usually worth having someone in there. Dudley looking for that rush into warehouse by Cart. Does find one. One person jumps into warehouse. That could be the shotgunner. It was Dimetize. He gets dropped. Then Steny gets dropped. So warehouse open. BT clearing B. Finds Gassar. Smoke on Car again. Is he going to try and get the plant to the front? No, he's a bit too late to save his teammate, but Herdovas finds Narai. Oh, and Juriel through the smoke. Stops that plant again. Chaka with the no-scope. Finding Dudley. Straza now left to try and make something of this cart smoke. How Juriel saw him there, I'll never know. But he did. Maybe my settings are different. Narai with shotgun and Garand. Anything else? I think that's the only buy round for eSuba. Chaka looking to go back B again. Let's see if he's able to find an early target. I think he puts a shot there anyway, but I don't think he actually saw anyone. Narai pushing into warehouse, pretty much uncontested. Steny looking into rush house. Oh, nice double there from Chaka. Where did that go? Just yeeted that over to Ally Street, I think. Don't think it was a attack nade at all. Just a long-distance American football throw. Gassar finding Straza. Steny sees someone push through mid rush house, but doesn't get the connection. Chased down, and VT somehow didn't hear him. Gassar finding someone just about to do attack nade there. Good play from him. Timed that flank perfectly. 4-0 to eSuba. Strong start. Nades going right over towards A. There's quite a few hiding places for the Axis player along that street, so this was a bit of a gamble using your nade for that. Dimetize pops that smoke over to A. Bullets whizzing right past his head. He's really lucky to be alive. VT spots someone in mid. Somehow misses every single bullet. Gives his position away. Dudley doesn't though. Finds Steny. Dimetize took a face full of something there, but kind of stood unfazed. Didn't stand that one though. Juriel finds him. 3v3. VT in a precarious spot in mid. Dudley looking for that scope kill on the stairs. Chaka finding VT. 2 left for OG, Straza and Dudley. Straza in MG. The smoke more or less gone now. Kassar sitting mid-top, just watching the stairs. That's all he has to do. Snipers shouting at each other. Dudley needs to be careful though. No smoke cover. He may need Straza to try and take mid just to allow him to cross, unless Kassar is going to be looking a completely different way when he does. That will also help. Juriel is back B. Dudley wins that duel with Kassar. That's quite big. That might force a change around. Straza looks to plant, but plays with his Axis counterpart. Chaka heavily tagged. He needs to commit to this, and he does. Doesn't have many bullets in the chamber, though. Has he got time to reload? He doesn't need it. He finds Chaka. 1 left in the form of Juriel. Juriel finds him. Dudley is in a great spot. It's a 1v1. Nice and easy. Good defense there from Dudley. And that is going to be 4-1. First round on the board for OG. Nara, I think, had a fairly good spawn, so oh, that nade would have landed right on him if he kept going. He said before, on the last time I was on Carentan, commentating on a match, that roof can be deadly for nades. One weird bounce, and it will go from landing nowhere near you to landing right on your helmet. You really have to keep an eye on the sky. Stenny top mid. Oh, Juriel dropped off the MG ledge by Dudley. Kassar now folding over to A. I think there's a nade there for him as well. He is chucks that into garden. Narai challenging. Tagging VT. Straza dropping Stenny. Good pressure there from Narai. Kassar also using that MG to good effect. Finding Dudley, then finding Straza. I don't know why you challenge the MG. It's almost like the animation is against you right from the start. VT needs to be careful. He gets Kassar. MG clear. Chaka at back B. Might be able to put some pressure on. In fact, even more so. Oh, gives his position away and then falls prey to VT's M1, but Narai peeks out the window. Not today. I don't know why you challenge MG. That's a death wish. But he tried it. 5-1 here in favour of eSuba. A couple of good pushes onto B. A has been fairly successful as well, to be fair. Oh, Dudley, though. You need to make shots like that, dude. Can't miss those. Straza looking towards back B. That might be Chaka. Popping to the back of it. I think it is. Kassar top mansion. Narai finding VT. That smoke on car again. Kassar popping that nade over to allied boxes. Who's that's going to find? No one. Actually, I think he thought he heard someone, but he didn't. Chaka dropping Dud. And Stenny dropping to Hervas. Chaka going to be holding B on his own. Although he does have Narai, sorry, beg your pardon. He has Narai in warehouse, but he is going to just slowly fold over to Rush. And he spots one play. Finds Hervas. Then the second on Straza. Great play. He didn't really need to peek, but falls prey to Diamond Size. Third time's a charm for OG. And then Chaka somehow caught his. I don't know what he caught there, but this is great defending from Narai. Eventually fell prey to Diamond Size, but he did the damage. And a timeout here called by OG. Yeah, going 5 rounds down. I don't blame him. But yeah, thank you everyone for joining again. Hope you're all doing well. Again, if I manage to get another game after this, then I will. It just depends when this one finishes, but that should be the ePols game. Kassar trying the jump on Allied Spawn. Actually made it look really easy. I don't think I've ever made that jump. I don't think I've ever actually tried. It never used to be a thing. Back in the day, none of us knew about it. Showing off his parkour skills. But only 2 successful plants so far. Oh, sorry, 1 successful plant. Beg your pardon. I'm looking at assists. Yeah, only 1 plant here. Straza being the only one to actually manage to get one. No defusers for eSuba. So again, it's still really early days on Karantan. It can flick back and forth so much. But eSuba definitely have a lot of individually talented players. Let's check for that nade shower. That's what I mean about that bounce. Look at that. That bounce is just horrible. Nearly a second. They're all lucky that that one didn't land on him. I think it exploded mid-air, but Straza finding Steny and Kassar, and Narai finding his target in the form of Dimetize. Chaka under pressure. That nade can be such a game changer. That early one bouncing off that edge. 2 players, in fact 3, I think, charging down B. Herdovas putting pressure on Chaka. Narai has managed to rotate. Finds Straza by Piano. Jiriel finding VT. And somehow Herdovas had 2 friends with him. He's now on his own. Risking the MG. Finding Narai. Bringing it to 1v1. Looks for the plant at the front. But I think that smoke isn't going to be thick enough. It isn't. He has to back off. Jiriel just has to wait and just keep the avenue clear. He does have a minute. So if he wants to leg it over to A, he does have that option. But I think, yep, Jiriel is just going to go mid. It's the easiest and safest way to play it. Herdovas is trying. He's going to go through mid-rush. Jiriel isn't even looking there. He's still focusing on garden by stairs, but he may suddenly spring top. Oh, I think he heard him. He definitely heard him. Or did he? I thought he did. No, he didn't. Now he does. Plant goes on that right-hand side. Jiriel does have a car in M1, so probably doesn't want to get close up against Herdovas's Thompson. Herdovas knows exactly where he is. Jiriel going into MG. Good movement from Herdovas. Here's and jump. Just creeps round. Look at them patiently looking for each other. Who's going to see the first one? Jiriel comes out on top. He had 1 chance. Herdovas had 20. But all it took was Jiriel's 1. Look at him. He's so excited for that. That was a big round.
Explosives diffused.
Mentally, I think, more so for OG. They needed that one, and they were so close to it. The plant went down. Herdovas did everything right with his movement, but Jiriel with the car kill. OG try again in the 9th. Ooh, early nade from Kassar finding Herdovas. No replies from the Allied team. Still 2 smokes left. Jiriel finding Straza. Dimetize. I don't actually know where he's going. Oh, pops a smoke over the car, I believe. Yep. Right on the money. 3 kills here for eSuba. Steny adding another one to that. Dimetize the man on his own. Does eventually take down Steny. MG bullets whizzing above his head. He finds Kassar. And then finds Jiriel, but Narai had rotated, was in a great position. Yeah, jumping shotgun kill on the walkway. But luckily for eSuba, Narai had rotated. 8-1 here for eSuba. Chaka goes back B again, business as usual. Juriel mid-stairs. I think he spotted someone who's going along under the walkway for MG. Narai finding Herdovas. Kassar finding Dudley running across right in front of that MG door. Just popping into the garden area of MG. Diamond Size now looks to try and push you there. He knows Kassar is dropped, grabs his car. But eSuba with the 2-man advantage are probably going to try and gain some ground. Although Straza brings it back to one advantage, sorry. Stenny dropped. Juriel in Mansion. Oh, he gave his position away there. Needs to be really careful about when he peeks. Oh, gets a tag there. Narai finding Diamatize. Straza left. This has to be another eSuba round. Get into double figures when you only have one is a big kick in the teeth. So I'm sure eSuba are going to want to at least grab one. At least look like they're going to grab one, but they're not. Narai was never going to miss that one. 9-1. Diamatize are being pretty much blocked out of everything they try. Early smoke there for Diamatize. Early nade as well. Covering that MG entrance door. Oh, who is that? Herdovas eventually gets Chaka. He was kind of peeking. Must have been... Actually, not with Scope. Dudley now has it, but... No, beg your pardon. That was Scope. Kind of peeking mid-rush. And fell prey to the Thompson, Stenny, and Narai. Both finding kills. Kassar adding to that. I feel like OG just need to be a little bit quicker on their reactions. They're kind of just showing way too much skin to eSuba. VT relying on the old glitchy bash. He does find Stenny. Dudley spotted a player in that MG garden. He's nowhere near VT though. Who is in mid-mansion. Doesn't even matter now because Dudley falls prey to Juriel. Oh, that nade. Perfect. Narai didn't back off too much, sorry. Stayed close by. VT bringing it back to 1v1. Juriel is up, and they're about to run into each other. Juriel, need to look left, buddy. No. Oh, I thought they were both going to miss each other completely. But VT just looked left at the right time. And they bring it back to 9-2. All is not lost. I mean, it's almost lost, but not yet. Not yet. Narai managed to make that run, pretty much unmolested. He gets into warehouse with the shotgun. Kassar going top mid. Diamatize with the only nade kill, finding Juriel early on. Smoke going out on A, if my sound is correct. VT finding Chaka, Stenny, and Kassar. Herdovas charging bottom MG. Pulling Stenny out of those boxes. Here's a 3v2. Sorry, guys, the chat has actually just loaded up as well. I do apologise. Amma, good to see you. Katie, Vass. Flame, good to see you.
Axis eliminated.
And OG grab another round back, making it 9-3 at the half. Sorry, guys. For some reason, my chat wasn't loading up. I do apologise, but good to see you. Thank you for coming back. I wasn't ignoring you, I promise. I just thought you guys were quiet. So I kept refreshing, but nothing showed up for some reason. Good old Twitch app. Very good to see you. So we do switch. OG now gets to defend. eSuba now look to attack. And they only need 4 rounds to see Karantan out. How do we line up with weapons? Kassar, M1. Juriel, M1. Stenny, Thompson. Narai, shotgun. Chaka, scope. He looks over to that MG door. No, who was that quite out in the open? Herdovas tried his luck. But was quickly put back into Salat. Oh, nice taps there from VT. Finding Kassar. Chaka looks to the back a beat. And then on the warehouse walkway. Juriel just pretty much walks into bottom MG. Here's some kills for OG. Dymatize finding Nurai. Flame, good to see you, buddy. Yeah, sorry guys, I wasn't ignoring you. I do apologise. Stenny and Thompson. Stenny and Thompson? Stenny and Mid, sorry, beg your pardon. Pretty much taken that himself. Oh, runs right into Dymatize. It even scared me. I don't know what it did to Stenny. Juriel could now just peek mid. Dymatize tried his luck with a nade. Is lucky to be alive. Literally ran into each other there. Dud finding Chaka. And spots a player right on A in the form of Juriel. Juriel looking for that one tap, but unlucky not to get it. Dud finds him. And OG grabbed the first round after the half. And it's going to be 9-4. They could grab some round on, or some rounds, sorry, on Axis. It could be a bit of a better side for them. Juriel dropping the M1. You're used to it? Get out of here. Get out of here, Plunger. Oh, and the MG there. Stenny unlucky. Dud, even more unlucky. Tried to get some defense from that MG, but nope, not going to have it. Kassar finds him. Straza with the nade. Over Warehouse, Dymatize finding Chaka. A tag now onto Nurai from Straza's nade. Oh, and through the smoke, Juriel gets him. Not quite sure how. Herdvas finding Kassar. Dymatize on Nurai. This is all going OG's way. Juriel left. And he hasn't committed to a bomb yet. But he does have a minute to play with. And you can do a lot in a minute.
Allies eliminated.
Or you could get shot. BT with the last final kill. And just like that, OG bring that gap down to 4. I'll give it to you though. You can be used to things breaking. He noticed me. This guy. This guy. Says Plunger. The face of retro gaming. Good to see you, man. Actually, eSuba pretty much able to take Warehouse. Oh, I was going to say uncontested, but VT and Dud both picking up kills. VT now finding Rai. Suddenly OG enjoying the kill feed themselves. And suddenly Chaka on his Todd. OG looking a lot more confident as Axis. Doesn't want to grab the M1, I think, for sound, I would imagine. Finds VT, nearly gets a second mid-flight. Putty regrets not picking up that M1 now. Dymatize finds him. What have you been watching, Vass? What pro games? Dymatize might be unlucky here. Like how he's kind of like subconsciously keeping an eye on the sky, but no nades coming over actually. Oh, there's one. But they're trusting the cart. Smoke also goes down there. Herdvas looking into garden. Late nades coming over to B. Not catching anyone. Dymatize finding Uri. And then on Chaka. Herdvas finding Kassar. Suddenly eSuba is starting to struggle gaining ground. Oh, Dymatize. Even I think I just saw someone in smoke there. That might have been Juriel. VT finds him. Stenny now left. Trapped, more or less, in Warehouse. With not much to do. I don't actually know if OG know he's in there. I think they do. Or do they? VT doesn't. They do now. They definitely do now. Oh, and he gets tagged as he goes down into cellar. Dud wants no part of that. Checks the stairs. Perfectly timed. Well played. 9-7. OG starting to bring it up a gear. This is better. They're looking a lot better on defense. Ah, League and Overwatch. Fair play, man. There's been a lot more Overwatch lately. Unless I've just missed streams lately, but... and now it's recommending that to me and I'm getting it more on my feed. I don't know. No early nade kills. OG decided to keep theirs for late. Stenny's in warehouse again. Straza tagged. And they charge B. Oh, good cover here. Jury out on their eye. Timing their push on B perfectly. Those nades are close though. Stenny getting that one in the face. Their eye needs to hold that flank if he can. He has shotgun and MP44. He does just enough. The plant goes at the front of B. That is perfect for eSuba. Chaka then finding Herdovas. Dimetizer left. Not anymore. 10-7. Really nice confident round from eSuba. That is how you take B. Textbook. Front plant. Smoke down. Take back a B into access spawn. Hold that. Easy. GG. OG have done well though. They brought it back to a 3 gap. Oh, Straza, nice peek. Finding Jury out. Holds warehouse. Kassar in tac nade position, I believe. Herdvas. That tap onto Chaka. Kassar not finding a target on that nade, and Straza just with the perfect peek. Suddenly, OG are dominating Carentan. And Straza, I think, picked up a triple there. He did. Great play from him. OG have a bit of a bounce in their step. They are looking a lot more confident. Thank you for being here, guys. I really appreciate it. Plunger, I'm glad, man. Oh, Herdovas finding Stenny. That was a bit of a gamble. And Stenny is going to be out of this round. Juriel putting bullets into mid. Just covering his teammates as they walk past. Has a bit of an angle into mansion top as well. Chaka looking to the back of B. Juriel does need to keep an eye on MG, although pretty much most of his team have gone out of his vision. So, oh, Dimetize. Dropping the right, forcing Kassar to rethink about his recent life choices. Pops a smoke out there, which actually encourages Kassar to come in a bit further, but just what he wanted. Juriel did find Dud, but Herdovas takes his teammate down. And there you go. OG on a comeback. OG on a comeback. Yo, Night Fury, welcome in, bro. Good to see you, friend. Dimetize keeping an eye on the sky. It's weird that eSuba aren't doing that nade, because getting that bounce off the roof really does kind of just hold back that charge into warehouse, but they are playing a bit more slowly. Saying that, Narai and Kassar both find kills. Narai with the Colt, and I think we're going for a front plant again on B. We are indeed. Herdovas and Dud both finding kills. That front plant is not going to happen, so Chaka tries the back.
Explosives planted.
Herdovas shouting Kurva. Fenny, welcome in, bro. Welcome in, buddy. So the plant does go down, but it's at the back. Herdvas and Dud left to try and defuse. Chaka uncharacteristically missing that one. Dud finding Chaka. The attackers start to drop. Fenny. Stenny then finds Herdovas. Stenny, Fenny. Penny Crayon. Ah, shotgun versus scope.
Allies win.
That's always going to win. Still though, fair play to OG. They're only 2 rounds behind. Let's see some shout-outs of people while we start this round. No nade kills Casal, though. He's got some good vision. Along the walkway to warehouse, is going to creep under those windows in the hope that he doesn't get a shotgun to the back of the head. Chaka looking into mid. And Straza was busy looking out the window. Casar's creep paid off. Nice nade there as well. The only 2 kills so far. VT catching that one. And both smokes pluming up around B. Narai might try and get the plant at the front. Checks it back at B first. Diamatize getting the first kill for OG. Dropping Stenny. Chaka now looking to plant. Kassar finding Diamatize. Herdovas is left. And a random headshot through the smoke. Yes, Fenny, you're playing. Yep. Yep. eSuba Fenny. God, imagine if Fenny was a co-prod 2? Pro-cod 2 player. God, words. Dud makes his way over to MG. Smoke still in the hand for both players. I think that was an attempted tack nade there, but I think it may have bounced off the window. There goes one smoke. Kassar taking that nade in the back. Oh, I hear a grease gun. Chaka finding VT. Smoke pluming up again around B. Narai on Diamatize as they try and lock down B. Oh, the head of Herdovas peeked over that ridge there. Juriel took that. Narai finding Straza. Dudley left. And he does get the Luger kill on Stenny. Kassar looks to plant. And he won't even need to. Karantan in the belt of eSuba. And that was actually quite a close game. Narai getting top player. No real top plant or top nader needed there, just top player. And we now go to Burgundy. I'm kind of interested to see how this will be for these 2 teams. Very interested, in fact. OG were kind of outclassed on attack for Karantan, but on defense, they looked a lot better. They looked a heck of a lot better. Let's see how they do on Flame. On Flame? Oh my god, sorry. I just saw your message pop up as I said it. Let's see how they do on Burgundy. Sorry, Flame. Unless you want a map named after you, then I could ask. MP Flame? How about that? That's actually not a bad map name, you know. MP Flame. What could it be like? Could be like a... like a, you know, a late Berlin map. That could be quite cool. Or maybe a Russian map. That could be quite cool. Ooh. Okay, getting ideas. New map. I'm gonna do it. Let's see if anyone's smoking. Who smokes? Does Chaka smoke? I think Chaka might be away for a smoke. I'd hate having to be impartial towards you. You're right, so I wouldn't be. I couldn't do it. It's not in my not in my programming. Okay, Chaka joined Axis. I think everyone is pretty much ready. Ready for Narai and Juriel. Yeah, depending on time, I might have another game for you. I'm hoping so, anyway. Yo, Puffy, how's it going, dude? Yeah, I only did a little home workout because I had less time than I thought. And also Havoc decided to take a dump behind the sofa. So that was 20 minutes of my free time gone. And I'd literally just faxed the carpet earlier. So obviously he knew that. And then went to re-soil it. A little treasure. And that was after being sick as well. So, yeah, that dude is literally running on fumes at the minute. Here we go. eSuba looking to attack. Beg your pardon. OG looking to attack. eSuba defending. Chaka with scope. Straza M1. Dudley scope. Herdovas M1. Oh, Dudley taking an early checkout. Herdovas and Juriel both with nades. Chaka just catching the back of Straza. And Dimetize realizing he doesn't have the range of the shotgun. And getting the heck out of dodge. Although he does now have an M1. Covers APC. VT finding Juriel. And VT caught right out in garden. But then Chaka caught in return. Peeking out the window for a bit too long. Narai with shotgun. Stenny with car. Oh, Dimetize finding a second. Oh, and Stenny catches the back of Dimetize. How was that not a kill? That was easily a left cheek. I thought that would have been a drop, but not going to happen. Oh, that one did it. Good reactions there. Stenny grabbing the M1. Yeah, literally living by his name. 100%, dude. Literally living by his name. Beautiful. Great cap. Have you seen the size of Havoc? He's huge. He is a typical Tomcat. VT finding Juriel with one nade. Stenny then finding Dimetize in a reply. And eSuba looking to try an aggressive defense, which I love to see. Narai with shotgun hovering near allied spawn. Stenny finding Dud. Kassar finding Hervas. Straza now left on his Todd. Before Chaka put a bullet in his head. This is what always scares me when you play an accomplished team on Burgundy and they're defending. If they come at you, you know you're dealing with a good team. I mean, if you have the cojones to charge on Axis or on Burgundy as Axis, then you're either unhinged or just a really, really well-gelled team. And I'm pretty sure eSuba come under the latter. Kassar, Narai, Herdovas, and Straza all finding kills, bringing it down to a 3v3. Oh, Narai, though, with shotgun. They need to shut that down. It's like a cardinal sin. Letting the Axis shotgunner run through mid. He's eventually dropped by Herdovas. He brings it back to a 2v2. Chaka with scope. Goes actually over to B with his teammate. Wonder why they're both banking on B being the play. Well, it's actually because it is. They both went for that one. But Chaka was rewarded with the kill. Dud with scope looking towards Cart. But needs to make a move soon. Still has a minute. Oh, this could be bad timing. Oh, Chaka just didn't fully peek. Dud goes back to APC. Spots the muzzle. Stenny peeks. Finds him. Chaka now left on his own. In that B alleyway. Oh, hi, Chaka. Nice little no-scope. He meant that one. That was said with feeling. 3-0 here to eSuba. Digging their heels in his defense. Whoever has that MP44 looking for the undisciplined allied player who keeps their head up along that B rush run. Didn't find anyone. Narai in mid. Dud finding Chaka. Narai just not selecting a weapon in time there. Didn't manage to get the kill. Juriel covering A, but dropped by Straza. A is now open. Although Kassar is there. If he drops, that would be a big opening. Oh, Narai through the smoke. Takes Straza off the plant. VT and Dud left. Yeah, Dud left. And he is doing what he can. Putting bullets everywhere. Stenny somehow missing it and then thinking, F this, I'm not going to bother. I'll let someone else kill him. Dud charging him down. And eventually the sidearm always wins. If you can't hit anything with the car, bring out your Luger. 50% of the time, it works every time. Here Here we go, 4-0 for eSuba. But as we saw on Karantan, it doesn't mean anything. That's a great nade into Allies Splash. Even Diamond Eyes, I think, admired the length on that one. That sounded different in my head. Steny with the nade on Herdovas. Narai finding Straza. VT's gambling here, sitting right on the fence, looking for any pressure coming from mid, but he is also a big target. Good cover from the Allied teammates just to make sure that shotgunner doesn't come through mid. He's still on that walkway. It's only a matter of time before he gets the kill. What do I know? He finds an eye, brings it back to 3v4. And it is a bit of a house party in Allied spawn. Everyone's invited except eSuba. And I think they're kind of inviting that eSuba pressure. But now that Narai is down, eSuba may just hang back a bit, let the time tick. That's exactly what they're doing. Dud looks towards Dark. Kassar's actually in mid. Smoke goes out. That could signal a push on to B. In fact, it's actually kind of strange they kept it for that long. Steny's in a great spot. Covering Main Street. Dud looks for the kill. Doesn't find his target. 30 seconds. Things could get busy. Kassar finding VT. Oh. Diamatize and Dud, though, both finding kills. Oh, Kassar looks for that jump shot. The cult of Dud finishes Kassar. Steny is the man left against Dud and Diamatize. Gets off the plant. Needs to run away and cover. Because time is not on Dudley's side. He goes for the kill. Is it going to be enough, though? He is so unlucky. I think Steny kind of had to commit. But Steny had 8 bullets in the chamber. Compared to OG's 1. So he was really lucky with that. Lots of nades going over. In fact, an abundance of nades. In fact, all but one. Juriel with the early kill. Pushing forward up to Allied Tiger. Looks towards Broken Wall. Look at this. VT finding a double. I don't even know if he planned that. But either way it happened. Juriel with a headshot on Hervas. Gets a second onto VT. And the plant is suddenly populated by Straza. It goes down. Juriel looks to get him off it after the plant. I think he runs into Dark. He doesn't. Actually runs right into Steny. He will happily take that kill. And it is now going to be 6-0.
Explosives diffused.
Juriel with 4. A great Axis push. Getting kills for fun. Not surprised the timeout's been called by OG. 6-0 down. You need to do something to try and just mess up that rhythm of eSuba. Kind of like New Era when they get going. They are a steam train. But anyway, guys, thank you again for hanging out. I really appreciate it. I'm just going to check my Discord, see if the other game has started. I think it might have done, because it is time. Right, I've been given the details of the next server, so it might be a case of as soon as this one finishes that I jump straight onto the next game. But we'll see. We'll see how this goes. Wonder what OG are talking about. I'd love to have like an F1 style tap into their TS. You know, when you can hear the drivers and the pit team talking. I'd love to be able to do that on timeouts. I wonder what it would be for different teams. Oh, wait. URL problems? Internet problems, I'm guessing? Or does he mean IRL? It might be internet problems for someone. Is anyone pinged? Oh, I can't tell because it won't show me. Might be internet troubles then. But here we go. I think we're starting again. eSuba look ready. OG look ready. So I think we carry on. And we go. Hey, what's up, Cakesy? It should be E-Polls Unprecedented, I believe. At least that's the only one I'm aware of. Chaka and Stenny both opening up kills. BT finding Kassar. Jirio and Strazen, kind of a really casual push through mid here from VT. Not even aiming once until the last bit. Push pressure onto Shaka, but bullets just bouncing off the Tiger. Stenny's rotating around, could put some pressure through mid. But yeah, it was a bit of a kerfuffle this evening, kind of. I didn't really get messages until kind of late evening, and I'd already said yes to some. And then realised that others were available. I felt for Stenny then. Those easy, or the shots that look easy, they're really not. We saw it the other week. I can't remember who it was, but a sitter of a shot was easily missed. You kind of panic or your eyes light up. Random nade there going into mid. VT back by Allied Tiger can hear players in mid. Don't know who he's going to find now. Oh, Stenny.
Axis win.
Great reactions. But yeah, it might not be the full game, but I'll still try and catch at least kind of half the first map and the second. Oh, that nade was good. Stenny just dodged out the way of that Chaka with the opening kill, finding Herdvas. And this is all eSuba at the minute. Kassar finding Dymatize. Look how confident they're feeling. Standing on the wall. Jiriel finding VT. Nurai finding Straza. Dud is nearly dead. Haven't even got to him yet. And I don't think he even tried for that. Wanted the no-scope, but Stenny wanted it more. 8-0 here for eSuba. Surely we can't get to 12. Dymatize trying not to. So is Straza. Good hold for those nades. Timing them perfectly. There is one player already on B. Stenny finding Herdvas. Dud then finding Stenny in return. B is opening up for OG. Oh, nice no-scope there from Dud. And the... Alright, fair play. Wonderful no-scoping. There you go. There's me saying hopefully it won't go to a 12-0, and it didn't. Thank you, Dudley. So what could well be a consolation round. Oh, that second headshot by Juriel. That would have been Allied players not keeping their head down. Let's watch that. Yep. That's exactly what happens if you don't keep your head down on that run towards B, or at least broken wall before you even get to B. Then all you need is a lazy MP44 tap just going across, and your head gets taken off. Kassar in Allied spawn. That was a definite eSuba round. That round was eSuba's right from the first 5 seconds. Those 2 early kills, they're so demoralizing. And it's literally just down to not keeping your head down when you run across. Oh, good catch there from Dud. Nearly caught his teammate. In fact, he could have done. Kassar got him instead. A double there from Kassar. Nade and car kill on Straza and Dymatize. VT hanging back with his scope. There isn't really much they can do. Dud grabbing that nade. The thing is, there's not much you can do when you're 2 men down. But I don't think holding back and just waiting is the play either. Dud tries his luck with those nades. I think he's holding his breath though. Looks for something else he can throw. Maybe a stone or a kitchen sink. Doesn't find it. This has to be another eSuba round. Kassar just going to wait patiently in mid. Chaka at B. Stenny looking over towards Allied House. And can have a nice easy peek onto A-Long as well. Oh, didn't look well enough though. VT finds him. So opens up A-Long a bit.
Allies eliminated.
Not enough.
Axis win.
Juriel and Kassar both picking up those kills nice and easily. 10-1. 1 round before the half. And I don't know if OG have enough momentum in their step to grab that back. I mean, they had a good effort on Carentan. Not even an attempt of catching the jumper from Dud there. Stenny easily back into beat. Narai with shotgun, running riot. Pretty much walking in to Allied spawn. Look at that. Look at pack of tigers just in Allied spawn. In your face already. That nade was, that was a pineapple actually going into Allied House. So a bit of a trap set by OG. It didn't work. Or it might now, though. Kind of allowing that pressure into spawn, but not being there. I like it. Oh. Shotgun there. I think Chaka just took a shotgun tag and then kind of just stood there and wonder what that was. Stenny finding Herdovas. VT finding Stenny. 2v2. Can OG get a 10-2 before the half? I still don't know if it'd be enough. Chaka and Narai nearly shot each other there. Where OG going? VT in Axis spawn. Dud finding Narai, so Chaka left.
Axis eliminated.
VT finds him. There you go, 10-2. All is not lost. We do swap. OG now get to defend. eSuba get to attack. And they literally need 3 rounds. Can OG dig their heels in? Are they going to be aggressive? We have 3 MP44s here for OG. A scope and a shotgun. Okay, what are we going to see? Stenny charging APC. He obviously had a really good front spawn. Onto B already. Pops a nade out over the mid. A BAR kill for Juriel. VT then finding him. Stenny inviting those nades over to B. Chaka hanging back at spawn. Finds one player. Stenny now looks to plant. Chaka tagged and under pressure.
Explosives planted.
But he's going to at least try and buy some time for his team if he is going to go down. Straza finds Kassar. Chaka in spawn house. Stenny finding Straza. Oh, and Dud then dropping him with the Luger. And OG get the first round after the switch. Bit better from them. They did look a lot better on Axis. For Carentan, are they going to do the same on Burgundy? I wonder.
Explosives diffused. Axis win.
eSuba denied the first round. Dud looking for a player that doesn't keep their head down. I think he just spotted the edge of a Allied helmet there. Might have spotted another player running. Straza in mid. Juriel looks to plant early on. And gets it. Narai with a double there. And a BAR of Dimetize. Kassar then finding him, covering Garage. I would look at that double, but too much is going on. Juriel with the grease gun. Straza is now left. MP44 in hand and a total of 4 kills so far. He has been completely shut out. He's trying his best. But Stenny tries better. 11-3. 2 rounds away from sealing this. And eSuba will take the victory. Stenny keeping his head down. That's what you need to do. I don't think it changes your speed or anything. It just literally prevents you from getting one-tapped across the map. Nades are landing over. Stenny needs to be careful. Dud finds Narai. Chaka finds VT on the cross. Stenny gets a tag onto one player going into dark, but finds another on the site. Gets a tag onto Straza. Kassar finds him. Finds a double on Dymatize in dark. Clears B. Opens that up. Stenny now looks to plant. Herdovas and Dudley left. Chaka in allied spawn. Juriel finds Herdovas. Dudley is left. Misses that shot. Stenny dispatches him. Match point here for eSuba. OG need a miracle. In fact, they need 9 of them to at least get it to overtime. Oh, good play there from Dud. Finding Stenny at just the right moment. OG looking to be aggressive. Straza pushing through mid. Casado finds Dymatize. Narai finding VT. Straza's in the open. Narai now looks to plant. Is Straza going to be in a good position? He does. He finds Chaka in spawn. Plant goes down at B. Herdovas with the nade. Kassar left on his own. Finds Dud. Then finds Herdovas. Suddenly it's a 1v1 to keep OG in the game. Straza now has to defuse. I think that was a nade by that car. That could have been handy. Casado drops the car. This could be GG. 4 kills. Well played. Really well played. eSuba take that really convincingly. It was a kind of a close call on Carentan. I thought there might be a bit of a comeback, but it was destined to be on Burgundy. Well played, OG. Well played, eSuba. Right, let me have a look at the next one. Let me quickly grab the details for that. Okie dokie. Right, let's quickly jump over to the next one. Hopefully you guys will stick around. So this should be, if I've calculated it right, EPOLs versus Unprecedented, I believe. Is indeed, and we drawn it on the first round actually, so there you go. There you go. Caught it just at the beginning. And Bizzard with scope, finding SKZ. So actually join it at 1v1, basically a 0-0. Unprecedented are going to be defending. EPOLs are going to be attacking. What just happened? Oh, name change. Thought someone got banned there. Right then. So we have switch. Nix with scope. Supmare with Thompson. Voids. And SKZ with Garand. Loz with shotgun. We have a bit of a change here for Unprecedented, unless the name has changed. Doris with Car. Kamara, shotgun and Car. Bizzard with scope. Sazik with Car. And Minimi with Car. A lot of Unprecedented kills coming there. Void's the last man up for EPOLs in B cart. Here's a 4-man Unprecedented team to keep hold of. Shotgunner goes down in the form of Kamara. Finds a second. Bialy drops him, but Bizzard is a man to find him. It's going to be 2-0. Or sorry, 2-1. Unprecedented.
Explosives diffused.
Just going to see if there's any other COD streams going on. If you guys do want to check those, let's have a look. Don't know if there's any more COD streams. Anyone doing any COD? Okay, Nex is doing his perspective of this. If you want to check out the POV, the LAN tournament in North America is still going on. Tox is doing a game as well. There's actually a lot more people watching COD 2 again. That's great. Sup dropping Sazik, the first kill. Dorash pushing through mid. Sup looks to plant. Voids finding Kamara. Sup going into dark. Next does love his scope. Well known in the community for being a passionate, aggressive gamer. Aggressive in his gameplay, not in his sense, sorry, but he is a well-known player. Well known for being really aggressive with that scope.
Allies win.
He does not mind getting in your face and charging. Good play from him. Unprecedented not having an MP44 at all. Just 3 cars, scope and shotgun. Next, opening things up, finding Bizzard. You may see that quite a bit. I've seen him stream a lot. And Burgundy is a good map for him. He does get quite a few of those jump shots. SKZ finding Mini-Me. Plant goes down at B. Submet again. SKZ eventually dropped by Doras. Loz then finding Kamara. Good nade there from Sazik. Finding Sup. Giving him a little bind with that one as well. Loz finding Doras. Suddenly Sazik is on his own. With the responsibility of defusing. Finding Loz right mid-air. Nix is a man on his own. Perfect position for attack nade. But I think Loz knows that. He caught it. Yep. He will let that go. Still has a bit of time to defuse. Nix is now going to have to move to try and defend that defuse. Doing everything right. Did everything right there. Now it's just a case of who wants to get the kill. If anyone. Sazik gets it. It's kind of big. Nix isn't going to keep that scope in M1. But in terms of the score, means nothing. Kamara with the smoke. Kamara tries to push down mid. Far too many nades. Voids finding Mini-Me. Zeke has been pushed off B. Voids now looks to plant. Zeke trying his luck. Oh, he does find one though. He finds Sup. Isn't going to be rewarded with a second. Loz with the shotgun finding Doras. Bizzard. And Sazik left. E-Poles just putting pressure everywhere they can. Oh, Sazik punished there and pushed off. Nix finally gets the last 2. There's one. Oh, it's not going to show me the second, fair enough. It's a bit temperamental, that replay. Sometimes it shows you the last couple of kills. Sometimes it kind of forgets. Bit of a weapon swap here. SKZ and Loz both grabbing a car as a secondary. Nix missing the first attempt at that cross shot. And he's not going to get a second. Sup tagged on APC. Spots a player at the back of B as well. Loz finding Kamara. And suddenly the traffic onto B is kind of halted a bit. E-Poles are in a bit of a precarious spot. Dora still has a nade as well. So they need to be careful not to bundle up by APC. SKZ finding Doras. Unprecedented have stopped the flow onto B, but I don't know if they can stop anything else. They need to hold it. E-Poles might now divert over the way, although they need to keep their heads in too. And Loz bashing Bizzard. That's quite big. Sazik left. Boys now looks to plant to A. He may as well keep that pressure on somewhere else. Oh, Loz fished him out of office. Said, nope. Not having you in there. It's always tough getting bashed. Especially when they walk up to you and just watch you looking in a completely different direction. 5-2 here in favour of E-Poles. Oh, next opening things up, finding Mini-Me. That might mean B is open. And they could just repeatedly hit B if they want to. If their sniper's in form, which he is. Doras pushing through mid. Have they managed to pick up on the shotgunner though? One person has. In fact, I think it was Loz who tagged him, spotted him going into allied spawn. And now he just waits. Zeke watching B. Gets a tag onto Voids. Doesn't get the kill. But at least stops him from planting. He tries again. And the plant goes down. Boy's just moved a bit to get it down. He's now kind of pinned on B site with a teammate. Doras looking for Nyx, and he finds him, but not in the way he wanted. Great play. Epol's looking good. They're finding the little tiny gaps, pushing at the right moment. Nyx hiding right in the corner. 6-2 here. Just checking his binds as well, seeing what they do. And I've just noticed a spider on the wall. I think it's time to burn the house down. Sazek finding SKZ early on. Another nade coming over to Allied spawn. Oh, and a big push here, I think, from the Axis team. There's players by Garage. Good nade there from Nyx. Loz cleaning out Sazek. And suddenly the main street is littered with bodies. Submit is on B. But I think he's going to try and fish out players around Axis Tiger. Nyx now looks to plant at B. Is he going to have pressure from APC? He is, in fact. Shotgun is going to be right on him as soon as that plant goes down. Sup looking the bomb site. Gets a tag. Finishes Blizzard, but doesn't finish Doras. Flies across with the shotgun. Almost kind of glides, in fact. Nothing worse than a gliding shotgunner.
Explosives diffused. Axis win.
And we have a 6-3 game. Unprecedented. Getting a couple of rounds under their belt. But Epos have had a really good run. Getting 5 on the trot. Blizzard finding Sup. SKZ now looks to plant. That smoke just pluming. That's going to be there for a while. Great timing of the smoke. Loz finding Kamara. That is going to buy them a lot of time from pushing the alleyway. Pressure from the MG. Nades landing close. Minimi lucky there and dropped from SKZ from the roof. Doras hunts for Nyx again. Who's going to come out on top of this one? He can't find him at all. He's almost kind of hidden. In fact, where is he? Loz by APC. Voids in B cart. And Nyx is not going to be at spawn. SKZ with another kill, finding Blizzard. Loz doing really well. Oh, but he's dropped eventually by Doras. Loz knocked out. Doras left, but Nyx gets that final kill. Makes it 7-3 as he tries to get some cover behind APC. I don't mean to rhyme, I promise. Mini-Me only with 1 kill. Nyx with Thompson and scope in hand. Oh, and he somehow misses that. Doras in mid with that shotgun. He gets a kill onto Loz. And a big tag onto Voids as well. Drops his opposite number. 3 players on B for unprecedented. That is unprecedented. Keeps an eye on the sky for nades, but didn't see that one coming. That bounced off the roof, landed right in his pocket. Doras finding Voids. Sazek on the roof. Gets a tag onto Sup. And MP44 beats Thompson on that occasion. Blizzard looking for Nyx. SKZ up as well. Oh, Nyx finds 1. He's in on a hunt for the second. Doras finds SKZ. Oh, and didn't notice the player behind him. How did Blizzard miss that? He must be kicking himself. Gets heavily tagged, though, by Doras. Oh, and he nearly runs into that bullet. Shotgun in hand. He's going to try and chase him down. But Nyx is running away. Covers the door. Or does he? Oh, they're going to run into each other somehow.
Allies win.
Nyx with the instinct. Picks up 4. And quite rightly, he gets called a one-man army, sitting at 20-4. Loz replying with a cry. I don't think he was kind of complaining there, just saying he's a Yeah, just a, he's doing well. A tag there. Sup finding Blizzard. Mini-Me looking to try and prevent the plant, but SKZ covered by the smoke. He does stop. Tries again. The plant does go down. Zeke finding voids. This could be the last round before the half. Well, it is the last round before the half, sorry, but it could be the last chance for Unprecedented to get something into the bag as defense. Doras looking for the sniper again. I think he's found him this time. And he has. Wasted a bit of time. But has a satisfaction of knowing he bashed him. 2v2. Pops a tac nade over. Gets a tag onto SKZ. Oh, and they find him. Submet. The back of B. Tags one. Didn't go for the finish. So it is going to be 8-4. He tried his best, but I don't know why he stopped shooting. Either way, what's done is done. Doras. Oh, no, he actually got the kill. Beg your pardon, sorry. He killed one. Or did he? I don't know if he got... He did get it down to the last one. Yeah, he did. Doras was the only man left. Sorry, I just thought he heavily tagged him there. I got really confused as to what happened. Either way, we swap. E-Poles now get to defend. Unprecedented now get to attack. I wonder why he stopped shooting. I didn't realise he got the kill. My slow reactions. Sup being a big planter. Gets 4. Voids gets 3. SKZ on 2. So a big plant map. Ooh. Blizzard catching the leg of Voids on the jump. Not being rewarded with the final kill. Plenty of nades going out. Blizzard tagged. Kamara tagged. Loz getting the opening kill, finding Doras. Sazek charging down B with the grease gun. Whoever's in dark looks to get the tag with the Luger. Sup is eventually dropped, but Nix with the great nade landing in Sazek's face. Loz flushing Kamara, and then Mini-Me out of Allied spawn house. Blizzard is left, somehow misses that shot. Whoever was sitting on the ledge, lucky to be alive. And Loz coming out top man there with 4 kills. Was not afraid to charge in with that shotgun. And when you have an informed shotgunner, you can be deadly on Burgundy. Bit of a buy round. Next grabbing Scope and Thompson. Grease gun and Thompson selected for Unprecedented. Oh, Submet opening things up, finding Kamara. Blizzard looking for a jump, but not finding anything. Pops the nade out. Sazek looks to plant at the back of B. Mini-Me finding Loz. Gets to plant. Then goes right back near the wagon. Oh, good play from Blizzard. Good patience. Finds Nix. Mini-Me gonna hang back by APC. Looks into mid. Doras finding Sup. SKZ then finding Blizzard. Left with Voids. Good defense there for a minute. Tripping over my tongue. I nearly said good defense from SKZ, but it's Sazek who gets the double grease gun kill to defend the plant. 9-5. Good play there. Doras finding SKZ. Blizzard finding Sup on the jump. Kamara checking mid street or main street. Nades landing on B. Blizzard looking for players on B to try and snipe. Loz with that shotgun again. Kamara using his. Loz checking A long. Except B on his own. He only has one teammate left in the form of Loz. Good shot. Finds Kamara. Second on Bizzard. Pinging from one to the other. Isn't going to find Doras. Now it's going to be Loz's try. Does have shotgun and car. Doras with Thompson and car. Clash of the loadouts. Who's going to peek and see the other one first? Loz must have heard him, no? Now he has. Did he not? Huh. Surprised he didn't hear the plant. Although then again, I didn't. Weird. I thought you'd still hear it, even if you were quite far away. Maybe not. Loz goes along the alleyway. Doras goes back to Allied Tiger. Looks at APC. Hangs out by Allied Spawn. If Loz pushes a bit too far, he's going to be suspect to a car shot. Oh, nope, guess is wrong. Great play from Doras. Gave himself a tiny angle to defend that. It's going to be 9-6. Oh, Nick's trying the slow move out. Good play there from Voids. Pushes A long and peaks and is rewarded with a kill. Sup looking towards Broken Wall. APC. Kamara looks to plant. And gets it. Oh, thought Nix was going to tag his teammate there. Voids finding Bizzard. Good tack made there, landing into office, but not finding anyone. Epos with a full squad against a two-man unprecedented team. One goes down. Not the second. Nix finds him. Great play. Good push. I think they relied on their numbers there. They knew that 5 was more than likely going to be 2. And they get to double figures first. 10-6. I don't know where Nick's got these binds from. Never seen him use those before. Oh, Bizzard nearly catching a player running across onto Main Street there. Looks for a player in Sniper House. Doesn't get it. Loz finding Mini-Me and Kamara finding him. Sazek looks to plant. Doras finding Sup. Good nade there. Forcing players off the plant. Again with the nades. Just keeping players off, but they don't have any more. SKZ has one. But chose not to use it. Looks into dark. Voids finds Kamara. Bizzard then finds him. And Zeke is going to be hiding right in the back. Just in the wagon. Facing the hay. Kamara calling a timeout here. Not quite sure why. Doing quite well in terms of a comeback, but maybe it's internet issues. Who knows? Oh, SKZ was unlucky there. Tried to cover his teammate for some reason. Didn't get the kill. Great play from Doras. Good defense on that wall. 10-7. Ooh. Let's have a look at the other games, see how they're doing, just while we're on the pause. I think Tox has got his Team Glore game. He has. Who else have we got? Nix's perspective as well. Limewax is playing some COD 2. So is Mavor. 200 people watching COD 2 tonight. Freaking GG. You'll love to see it. You absolutely love to see it. more the better. Just make sure my chat stays up to date again. It's actually been kind of even since the switch. Unprecedented, looking a lot more organised as attack. Loz has been good with that shotgun. I think he stepped up a bit ever since the one-man army comment came out. He's kind of thinking, hang on a minute, I can play COD 2 as well. Watch this. But either way, we continue. EPOS 10, unprecedented 7. A lot of love for COD 2. A lot of love for you, Puffy. Best Pookie. Next goes Spawn House. Look towards the entrance of A-Long. So does Loz, though. Runs right into Doras. He's then dropped by Nix in return. Sazek looks to plant at B. Nade's going over, but not catching the planter. Unprecedented can now disperse. A tag there. Voids with the one-tap finish in the Luger. Dropping the allied shotgunner. 3v3. Void's on the hunt for any players. Still an Axis spawn. Blizzard being chased off by Nix. Good play from Mini-Me. Good cover. Oh, Colt beats Luger. Voids gets dropped. SKZ is left on his own. Under pressure in B alleyway. He is pretty much pinned. I don't think he's going to be allowed access on the bomb site. And Mini-Me grabbing that last kill. They've done really well, actually, to get it back to this. Bit of a heavy hit when they were defending, but they're gaining some rounds back. Kamara with shotgun and car. Mini-Me with Thompson and car. Great opening kill from Kamara, finding Sup. Waits for that push from A-Long or mid. Ah, Sazek with that grease gun. Showing you how to use it. Kamara putting pressure into Dark Room. Not rewarded with a kill, though. Loz finding Doras. Oh, and he runs right into Voids, who'd backed off and just allowed that pressure. Well played. Blizzard looking A-Long. Sazek pushing APC. Finds SKZ. Looks for the one tap with the grease gun. That would be fun to see. Mini-Me in mid. Things have quietened down a bit. You can hear someone in Axis spawn house. You can also hear Loz in allied spawn. Sazek needs to keep an eye on his back because Loz is around there. Like a shark, he needs to guess which hole he's coming out of. Is it Broken Wall? Is it allied spawn house? Unlucky not to get that. Voids finding Mini-Me. Sazek now left on his own. And I'm pretty sure they're probably happy to get rid of him and that grease gun. That thing sounds as annoying as it is. It sounds like a little spud gun. Does have some damage, though. Nick's getting close to that 30 bomb. So is Loz. So is Doras, actually. Could definitely be achievable. Oh, great shot there from Nix, finding Blizzard, not keeping his head down. Now looks over to Broken Wall. Doras finding Sup. Kamara on Voids. Nix again coming to the rescue. SKZ looking from dark. Loz sitting in office just watching that APC walkway. Nix in mid has some good vision over to A as well. I love how players find these tiny angles that give them like a split second just to shoot. It's just all that practice where they just sit in different gaps. Really interesting what they find. Zeke still with the grease gun. Moves up to Allied Tiger. Now they make a move. Doras does have a nade. He might pop that into dark. Nope, he didn't, in fact. It's just right onto the open on B. Mini-Me tagged. They need that shotgunner down if they're going to get onto B. Good play from SKZ, sorry. Great play from SKZ even. Loz does get a kill before he goes down, but SKZ just popping shots into that carnage. And it is map point for EPOLs. Whatever happens, it's been pretty close. Well played from Bizzard. He's really woken up with that scope. The score may not reflect it, but he's definitely been a bit of a pain. Doras taking a bullet in the cheek as he dives for cover. Tries to fish out Sup. He's eventually fished out, sorry, by Zeke. Void's finding Kamara. Bizzard's still hanging around by spawn. He's a bit of a slow mover. Tends to hold back. Here's a play in Allied spawn. Vix gets heavily tagged by that grease gun. Oh, and somehow gets the headshot on Loz. Eventually dropped by Voids. Zeke is going to be the man left to keep his team on Burgundy. Not going to happen. Nix finds that. So good half to these two teams. EPOLs do take Burgundy 13-8. I don't quite know what the next map is. I missed the map picking. Go on, be Leningrad. It's probably going to be Breakout, Map Matter. Be Leningrad. No, Tujane. Tujane? Ah, Map Matter. Fair play. We'll get Leningrad one day, guys. Don't worry. I know you're all desperate for Leningrad like me. Might be going for a few smoke breaks. I'm just going to put a bit of music on. Thank you for the follows as well, guys. I appreciate it. I'm not having any alerts on or anything. But I appreciate it. Thank you. I hope you stick around. Yeah, the game might pause for a bit just while I alt-tab. Who are we waiting for? Nix? I don't think Nix smokes. Oh, no, he's joined already. So there you go. He might be going into it quicker than I thought. Boo, not Map Matter. Never was a huge fan of Map Matter. I was thinking earlier, if we did like a random friendly cup, but the maps were random, the whole map base is open. So it could be anything from farmhouse to, you know, anything. If we just did a friendly cup, there wasn't a pick and ban. You still did a pistol bash for like picking your side, but other than that, the maps are literally random. Still best of 3. But you can get anything. I would love that. Just a random friendly cup. Take away all that map advantage. So it literally comes down to like team cohesion, individual skill. Wouldn't that be cool? Just seeing some random maps I haven't seen in ages. Like there's another... What's the other Russian map where there's like 2 kind of broken buildings facing each other? Like Russians start just below a bit of a rampy walkway. I'd love that. I'm going to suggest it, but I know it'll get shut down. People love their Burgundy, their Tujane and stuff too much. But just all those old maps I haven't seen since I last played. Just be cool. I think it'd be nice. You Silvod, welcome in. A man can dream, though. Yeah, I can't remember it. It's on the single player as well. Or I think the Axis spawn building is in single player. But I just can't remember the name of it. It's not Harbor, it's not Lenin. I really can't remember. But that was always a fun map. It's quite a small one. Ah, Downtown, is that what it is? Beautiful, thank you. Downtown. I'd love to see that. I haven't seen that in so long. I remember the first clan I was in. I think it was we were called TIT. Like T exclamation point T. It stood for Tactical Insurgents Team, I think. And I just have so many fond memories of playing that map. Just like, you know, full on PPSH. The middle being a bit of a bloodbath. Thank you. MP Downtown. Yeah, I'm going to suggest it. It won't happen. But I just miss all those old maps. And that big open field one, I know that's played a lot on COD 1. But, you know, the big open field one with the trenches and the flak guns. I don't know why that's not played. Like, it's quite a big, prominent sniper map. But anyway, we digress. E-poles are going to be attacking. Unprecedented. They're going to be defending. Not much of a change in terms of weapon lineup. Nick's back with scope. Lee Enfield in the hands of Sup and SKZ. Voids with no smoke. Oh, the smoke cover goes in connector towards A, but the A bomb site, maybe that smoke is just a little bit too deep. I'm not quite sure. Maybe they wanted it deep just to prevent anyone from getting close to the bomb site, but it's still kind of open. Bullets whizzing over the head of Voids. Good cover there from Nix to find Doras, Bizzard, Sazik, and Mini-Me left. Nick sticking to high ground. Gradually making his way along to look towards B. Trying to get some information if he can. AS space D. AS space D. Wait, control. I can't remember the buttons that go into that movement. It's been a long time. Control space, WASD, control space. All the buttons. You have to have 6 fingers. That's why if you're from Norfolk, this is a great game. Anyway, smoke goes from A. Voids teases that bomb. That brings Bizzard out into the open, and suddenly we're back into the action. 30 seconds left. Nick's catching Mini-Me at the right moment. And hopefully Sazik isn't going to re-peek. But Voids finds him. Good play from those two. Good teamwork to kind of cover the angles of the map. Voids using that bait on the A plant to bring out Bizzard from mid. E-Pole's grabbing the first one. Loz able to have that shotgun car. The SKZ with the Lee Enfield car. I'm not quite sure if he wants that, but hey, maybe that rifle-only practice is going to come in handy. Mini-Me finding Voids. Oh, Loz with that. The sound of that shotgun. Good nade from Sazik, finding the shotgunner, dropping him. Goes into mid. Submet looks to plant. That smoke now a little bit further forward, I think. So not as deep into the Axis half as it was last round. Nick's finding Sazik, SKZ looking for a kill, but under pressure from the Axis scope. In fact, under pressure from 2 players. That's where you go for the double gun, or the double rifle. He may not be hitting his shots, but at least he's keeping them pinned. I think there was 3 players there, actually, so he bought some time for his team before eventually being dropped by Doras. Submer with the Lee Enfield. Nix finds 1. Oh, and he spots the other 2 as well. Oh, nearly takes a head. Submer finds Blizzard. And Mini-Me dropping to Nix. Good, confident play. Yeah, I'm not surprised that more rifles are coming out for EPOLs than a Thompson or a Stent. Oh no, they like to play the game a bit more accurately with rifles. Avoids charging A. Oh, that nade's good. That nade's good. That, and so's that one. That could be a... Well, better to be safe than sorry. 2 nades going on for Void, sorry. Doras under pressure. Oh, Submed avoiding Sazik. Oh, sorry, catching Physique and avoiding Doras. Nice 1 tap. Love that. Only needed 1 after being tagged with the car, but adding insult to injury that it was a headshot. 3v3. Loz is ready for that. Doras on Allied spawn roof. Mini-Me looks to defuse. I don't think SKZ is going to have an angle there. Oh, he is indeed, in fact. And then a long-range Luger from Doras. They've done enough to defend the plant even, but they get for the... Words, man. Sorry, been a long day. Apologies. I was going to say they get the kill, but they played the time long enough to defend the defuse, so... Another round under the belt of EPOLs. Up there with an early nade. That smoke pluming on A again. Voids adding to the kill. That's another thing about not choosing kind of Thompson or Stens. The way these players shoot the M1, it's almost like that thing is an MG. They fire it so fast. Losner looks to plant at A. And wherever you look, an EPOL's player is pinning you down. Good shot to find Sup. Doesn't get the second. Runs out of hiding options, though. Where's he going to go next? Right into the path of Voids. But yeah, that M1 can be so good at charging down bomb sites. If you fire that thing fast, it's pretty much an MG in itself. Thompson and car for SKZ. Shotgun and car for Loz. Scope and Sten for Nix. Oh, Sup caught. I think actually unprecedented. They're going to be pushing from the right-hand spawn side for allies, and they are. Trying to kind of flank. SKZ, I think, is going to be the man holding back. He is. He picks a triple up, finds Blizzard. Kamara is now going to try. Finds him. Great play. Nice, Kamara with the second. Can he make that a third? He doesn't. Nix was just a little bit quicker. Sazik against Nix. I don't know where he's shooting, but kind of knew where he was. Does Sazik have what it takes to bring down Nix? Nix needs to cross safely. Just biding his time. They're both just kind of waiting. What is happening here? It's like a mind game.
Allies eliminated.
And Sazik came out on top. Knew exactly where he was. 4-1. First round under the belt for Unprecedented. I'm sure they'll be happy to have that one. Kamara heavily tagged. But then again, so is Sup. Loz tagged and then dropped by Sazik. I like how Unprecedented are pushing. They're being aggressive on that defense. They need to be quicker off the mark with their shots, so Nyx and Sup both finding kills. Mini-Me pushing up. So's Blizzard. They've actually taken, more or less, allied spawn. This is really good. If you're coming from Axis side, they're using that left-hand side push. And kind of using that to cover A. SKZ looking towards A. Voids could be running into trouble. I don't know if he knows there's players near him. Doras baited a bit too much. SKZ found him. That's what I meant about Voids not checking his spawn reef. I don't know how they didn't know Mini-Me was there, but either way, 2v1, Mini-Me left. SKZ and Nyx left. Mini-Me finds him. Just SKZ left with the responsibility of defending the plant. Uses that plant as cover as well. Well played. SKZ comes out on top of that 1v1 duel. I don't want to get your name wrong. Aleph? Aleph? I don't know. If I'm not going to discuss that kind of thing on stream, but if you have evidence and stuff, by all means, pass it on. But again, dude, I can't really comment. If you have proof of it, by all means, send it across to admins. But I respect your opinion, my dude. 3v3. Voids on mid. Again, sorry if I got your name wrong as well. I struggled to get names right. But welcome in either way. Voids put under pressure. Good cover from Sup. Took Doras down. I think Voids would have been in trouble if not. In fact, he found his own trouble in the form of Blizzard. Dropped in scope form. SKZ hanging by MG stairs. He does have Sup at the other side of the map, but he's pinged out. That isn't going to help. SKZ may be on his own. That's really unfortunate. That is not when you want your teammate to lag out. Yep. He has unfortunately DC'd. Void's calling a timeout. Yeah, no, I get that, man. I get that. Again, it's yeah, it's a tough one. Again, if there's ever any proof, then you know.
Allies eliminated.
But
Axis win.
Nyx has a chance to type in chat. Yeah, unfortunately, Sup did ping out, but I think he's going to come back in a second. Dadex, welcome in, dude. Wait for him to come back. Let's keep it clean, guys. No point calling each other names. It's a 20-year-old game. I get there's tensions with, you know, the money side of it and the competition, but again, try and keep it as friendly as you can. I hope Sup is going to be coming back, unless his computer may have Alt F forward. Let's have a look at the other game, see what's going on. I think Tox is still playing, is he? How's he doing? He is indeed. Looks like he's on Burgundy. The American land's still going strong. There's quite a few people playing COD 2. Nearly 250 people watching it tonight. That's amazing. Love that. Don't know if something are coming back. Is he coming back? Cerulean, welcome in, buddy. Dude, what were you playing the other day? I was watching you play like a... Was it like a visual novel? Looked pretty good. Sitting back and watching that. Not quite cool, man. Hope you're well, Cerulean. Good to see you, buddy. So good, guys. I see him a lot. I know you guys are passionate about the game and I respect it, but there's no point throwing accusations. But yeah, at the end of the day, guys, it's a game. We're all here just to enjoy it, just to relive our childhood. At least I am anyway. I know it's the same for a few other people. I'm just glad the game is being played. I'm glad there's still a community for it. And I'm glad I get to watch them. I'm very lucky. Okay, I think another timeout is probably going to be used just so Epos get their fourth back.
Are you crazy?
Oh wait, are we playing? Apparently we are. We're playing 4v5, okay. Epos just choosing to carry on, which is fair. Good on them for, yeah, not dragging that out. I respect that. SKZ evens things up anyway, dropping Kamara. But yeah, I respect that a lot. And well played to Unprecedented for being patient. Always nice to see. And then well played to Epos for not dragging out for too long and just saying carry on. I'm sure Sup is going to join in as soon as he can. Sazit covering that entrance onto A. It's actually an interesting smoke as well. That kind of lands just in front of that half track by B. A tag there from Mini-Me onto Voids. Just after he drops Doras. Blizzard found a player on Sandbag Roof. All he could do was keep him pinned down. Good team up from Nyx and Voids. Looking into that curve wall around by A. Loz now looks to plant that man advantage. Not really doing Unprecedented any favours. And Voids drops him 6-2. In fact, did them no advantage whatsoever. They didn't actually even get a kill, but oh, hi. Nix with that jump no scope. Nix forced to keep scope and car. He's not going to be moving too quickly with those in hand. There is an Axis player pushing over to the east side. In fact, there's two, I think. Is indeed Kamara's pushed. Look where Kamara's going. This is brave, but high risk, high reward. And in that case, it was just high risk. Nix finds him. That man advantage gone again. Doras with the shotgun creeping around the curve wall by B. Does find Loz. Doesn't get the second, though. Nix drops him in the nick of time. Bizzard and Sazek left. Bizzard looking towards A as that smoke clears. Void's finding Bizzard. Sazek left. Peeking right by A. Does find Nix. Has SKZ and Voids to go. Oh, nice tap onto SKZ. Great play. Voids seizing the bomb at B. They're going to meet each other on mid. Oh, are they? No, they're not. I thought Sazek actually climbed up. 40 seconds here for Voids to make a decision. I think B is probably his best option. I think Sazek knows he's up there. And now he definitely does. Voids makes his way to B. Sazek looks to go the long way round. Is he going to go mid? This could be deadly. Looks for that one tap. Gets a tag. He has more bullets. Supmer is back. Back to the 5v5. Sazek doesn't have all day for this. He gets another tag onto Voids. Using the brickwork of mid to his advantage. Looking for any angle he can. Fair play to Voids, though. Using the cover really well. He needs to maybe get down there and try and fish him out or find another angle. But Voids can just rotate round. Well played, Voids. Really well played. Patient play there. And it paid off. (7-2). Voids, I think, just going with car. Nix with scope and MP44. Bizzard looking towards A Rush Avenue. Sazek finding Loz, SKZ and Nix both finding kills for E-Poles. SKZ somehow winning that duel with Doras. 2 clicks of the shotgun was not enough to drop him. SKZ heavily tagged. Through the smoke as well. Drops SKZ. Then gets a second somehow onto Voids. Kind of luckily. But Nix finding Mini-Me. Sazek left. Sup looks to plant at B. Nix finds him in mid. Sup doing the right thing, going back to spawn reef. Both looking to put pressure on from above. Nix looking to fish him out.
Allies win.
The shot through the window. (8-2) here. Unprecedented. Kind of struggling a bit. They're still getting some very good kills. Nick's nearly falling prey to that nade. Mini-Me opening things up, finding SKZ on the rush to A. Submit hanging around by spawn reef with that Lee Enfield. Loz finds one. Boys now looks to plant at A. Sazek under pressure in mid. Minimi, though, covering him, finding Loz. Great play. 2v3 in favour of Unprecedented. On Sazek, good patient play, but wasn't rewarded with the kill. He's really unlucky there. Boys putting pressure on him. Minimi looking towards that A alleyway. They do have a man up. What can they do with it? Although Supme brings that down to a 2v2. Minimi unlucky, hitting the box rather than the player. Voids relocates. Falls prey to Doras. Good play from him. Sup is still up there. Minimi looks to defuse. Well, hopefully the other players can cover him. Though Sup finds him. That's enough. Doesn't matter if he dies now. He's just going to play with him in the Webley. Doesn't matter. We'll take the kill. And Doras. What's he going to go for? Car and Lee Enfield. Makes it 9-2. Well played, Sup. Great positioning. And got the kill on Minimi. That's what he needed to do. If Unprecedented timed that push with the defuse, it might have been a bit of a different story, but their timing was off. Not that they had much left, because the clock had already ticked. Good front spawn here for Sazek. Finds Sup. Nix with another headshot. Finding Bizzard. Great smoke in the middle, cutting off the map. Pretty much separating that in half, actually. Allowing Sazek to push through allied spawn, but by the time he gets there, is it pretty much going to be empty. SKZ finding Minimi. Sazek now left, putting pressure on mid. Whatever Unprecedented do, they are literally denied. Epol's running rampant at the half. 10-2. Unprecedented now get to attack. And I have a feeling their best bet could maybe to come out swinging. Maybe get some Thompsons or a Sten in there somewhere. And try and lock down A as best they can. What are they going to do? A Thompson, shotgun, 2 Garens and a scope. So they do have that push power with the Thompson and shotgun. Nades and smoke going over. Ah, Kamara shut down instantly. Bang goes the Thompson. Well played, boys. A second on Minimi. Popping players as soon as they come out onto Main Street. Maybe that smoke not landing quick enough. Voids did everything right. He's now got that corner completely covered. And that first round, his allies is completely ground to a halt. Even more so now. Loz pushing through the A kind of alleyway route with that shotgun. Oh, and Bizzard unlucky. Gets the second to last bullet on Loz and drops him. Sup, dropped by Sazek with the scope. Nix returns and finds Bizzard, and then the stolen Thompson. Great play. 11-2, 2 away from match point. Or sorry, on match point. Epols just need that last 2. And that's a pretty convincing win on Map Matter. Burgundy was much closer. Oh, unlucky there. Not to get the kill. Bizzard opening things up. Good rush here from Doras. That smoke still wasn't there then. I don't even think it's in the best spot. Loz eventually dropped by Kamara pushing mid with Thompson. I don't know where that smoke landed. Almost looks like it landed... Oh, actually, no, it's not too bad, but... Maybe a little bit more to the right. Because that... Oh, I don't know, is it good? Not enough. Voids was there. No one saw him. Unprecedented do eventually get the win. Yeah, I don't know whether that smoke was kind of just a bit too on MG. Maybe a bit more to the right, a bit further back. Not that I know. These guys are much more efficient at the smoke than I am. Sazek using the wall boost. Peeks towards B. Doras waits for his moment to push. Kamara and Sazek both finding kills. Kamara dropped by Loz. Doras looking for his opposite number. Loz finds another one. And a third. Holy cow. Let's try and look at that. The triple here from Loz. There's one. Grabs the car back for his team. Great play. Flicking between one avenue and the other. Unprecedented. A man down. Loz is going to have a bit more movement. Boyd's doing all he can to keep the player pinned. And again, an unprecedented push is held back. Have to give it to Loz on this round. Doing everything right. Blizzard, well played. Finding him. Nixon finds him and gets a second. Transfers that really well. And it is match point. Well played, Loz, though. Blocked off that A alleyway. One-man army. Either way. Good sportsmanship from Unprecedented, even though this map hasn't gone as close as Burgundy has. But either way, Doras with a good push at smoke. Again, probably not perfect for him. In fact, definitely not perfect for him. SKZ with a double. Sup disconnected again, but probably not going to be needed. SKZ finding a third. The last two players from Unprecedented want to try and get onto A. There's pretty much no smoke cover. Nick's covering the MG. Blizzard backs off. GG's being exchanged. Even though Blizzard is still alive. I know it looks one-sided, but I hate saying GG before the game is over. Unlucky. Loz finishing that one. Well played, Unprecedented. And well played, ePols. And thank you for having me. Right. I think that is me for tonight. I'm going to try and find someone COD2 related to send you guys over to. Let's have a look, see what's going on. Tox is still going. Let's have a look. How many more rounds has Tox got left? Let's have a look. I might just send you over to him. Dadex, thank you for the follow. Guys, thank you for everyone that followed. I really do appreciate it. Thank you for sticking around as well. I really am grateful. I hope you do stick around even after the tournament's over. I do love doing these casts, and I hope I can keep doing them. QKez is also streaming. Yeah, there's a good amount of people going. Tox, I think, is on the last round of Dawnville. But, guys, you know what? I may just let you pick who you want to go to. There's a few people streaming. Obviously, Tox. Who else is playing COD2? There's a few, I think. Oh, the LAN in America is still going. They have 130 people watching that. Yeah, guys, Mavor's up as well. I'm just going to let you pick who you want to go to. And I will plunge at my pleasure. Thank you for hanging out. Thank you for spending your Sunday evening here. I really do appreciate it. But yeah, let's maybe try... I don't know if Tox is about to finish. They may not be. But let's just quickly try it. See if we can get a raid going over there, maybe. How do I raid from computer? I can't do it. I had it up before. Why can't I watch my... Oh, wait, hang on. God, I'm such a boomer. There we go. Right. Puffy, thank you for hanging out, dude. Plunger, thank you. For everyone lurking, appreciate it. Thank you for being here. I think Tox is still going, or is he finished? Oh, no, he's finished. Okay, you know what, guys? Nope, I'm not going to do that. I'm just going to end it here, because I think Tox is just finished. But, guys, thank you for hanging out. Stay happy, stay healthy, stay horny. And hopefully see you tomorrow. I haven't had any shout about the games yet, but I'll soon let you know. Thank you for hanging out, guys. Look after yourselves. Thank you for the follows. I really appreciate it. And yeah, guys, I'll look forward to bringing you another COD 2 game very soon. Take it easy, guys. All the best.